Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. So today we will learn the Python script to create a Jira ticket using GitHub Events. So this is the solution which will aim to streamline the process of issue tracking and management by eliminating the need for developers to manually log into the Jira and create a ticket. And by using the GitHub webhooks and the Jira REST API, we can automate the ticket creation based on specific comments made on GitHub issue, and this will help in enhancing the productivity and ensures that the important issues and are tracked systematically. So let's see the prerequisites. First, you should have an AWS account with Ubuntu 24.04 EC2 instance up and running. Then you should have a Jira account with a project set, basic knowledge of Python is must. So let's move on with the practical. Our first step is create a Jira project. So for that, log into the Jira account. This is my Jira account. So let's go to the projects and click on create project. Go to software development and select the Scrum as template. For simplicity, let's use this template. And then you can choose the project type between team managed and company managed. We will select the team managed, then give the name for the project. And as you can see, the key is also created. Click on next. Now our project named Python for DevOps is created successfully. Our next step is generate the API token. So then go to your Jira account, go to the profile and setting, select profile, click on manage your account. Here go to security, and under the security you can see the API tokens option. Here click on create and manage API tokens. Create API token. Now let's give the appropriate level for it. Click on create to create API token. So our API token is created successfully. So let's copy it. Make sure to copy it because you won't be able to see this token again as we mentioned here. So let's copy it and save it somewhere like inside the notepad. Paste it and save it. Now our next step is install the Python and required tools. So for that, let's update the package index. And after updating it, let's install the Python, then Python virtual environment, and we will also install the we will also install the pip. So let's copy this command and paste it. After this, Let's set up the virtual environment. So virtual environment isolates your Python environment from the global system environment, which makes the dependency management easier, and it also helps in avoiding the conflicts. So let's copy. And after setting the virtual environment, let's activate it to use it. So our environment also is activated. Next, we will install the Flask using pip, and we will also install the request libraries. So let's copy this command, paste it. As you can see, our Flask is installed successfully. Our next step is write a Python script to create Jira Ticket using GitHub Events. So before that, first let's create a directory named Jira Integration. Let's create it. Then let's navigate to that directory. Now inside that directory, we will create a file named app.py. Using the nano command, we will create it, and inside that file, we will write our script, Python script. So this is the script. Let's copy it and paste it. So first we are here importing the required libraries. We are importing the requests, which is a library to make HTTP requests. Then we are also importing the HTTP basic auth for handling basic HTTP authentication. Then we are importing the JSON library to handle JSON data, and we are importing the Flask, which is a lightweight web application framework. We are also importing the request libraries. Then we are giving the Flask app initialization. This initializes the Flask application. Then next is root definition. Here, this defines the root, which is slash create Jira for the Flask app that handles the post request. And when the post request is sent to this root, the create Jira function is called. We'll be defining the Jira API details next. First, we'll be defining the Jira API endpoint. Here, make sure to give your domain name. So let's remove it. Go to your Jira account, and from the URL, copy your domain name, paste it. Now let's see, next section is authentication with Jira API. Here you need to give your email ID. Make sure to give the email ID of your Jira account. Then next you need to give your API token. So let's copy from the notepad where we have saved it recently. Paste it. Then next HTTP headers for the request. This HTTP header specifies that the request will be accepted and sent in the JSON data. Next is example payload for Jira issue creation. Here we are constructing the payload. This payload is a JSON object containing the details of the Jira issue to be created. It includes the detailed description of the issue in Atlassian document format. Then next is issue type. Here you need to give your issue ID. You need to give the issue ID of the issue you want to create. So for that, let's go to your Jira account. Go to the project. Then next, go to configure board right here. Now inside it, choose the issue type option. For it's taking time. So you can see the issue type like bug story task. We'll be using the story, and in the URL you can see the issue ID. So let's copy and paste it. Then next you need to give your project key. Okay, let's back to your Jira, go back to your Jira account. This is our project key. Let's copy it, paste it. The next is summary, which is name, order flow broken. The next is get the webhook JSON data from the request. This will request the JSON data from webhook. Then we will create a Jira issue if comment contains /Jira. Here we are placing the condition so that when the /Jira is only /Jira is commented in the GitHub issue, then it will create a issue in Jira. Lastly, we are running the Flask app. This program ensures that the Flask app runs when the script is executed directly. The app will listen on all network interfaces. It will listen on network interfaces and on port 5000. So let's save the file. Now our next step is running this file. So let's copy this command and paste it. As you can see, our Python script is running properly. So let's go to your Jira account, go to the backlogs. Let's refresh it. Now next, we will our next step is setting up the GitHub webhook. So first, we will go to the GitHub account. Here you need to select the repository in which you are going to create the webhook. So I have selected my Jira GitHub integration repository. Let's go to the setting. Then click on webhooks. my previous one. Let's confirm the access. Click on add webhook. Now here we need to give the payload URL. For that, copy the public IPv4 DNS right here from your running EC2 instance. Let's copy the public IPv4 DNS. Paste it here. You need to start with the HTTP. Remember, it is HTTP, not HTTPS. Then in the last, into colon, your port number. We are using 5000, then slash create Jira. Then next, set the content type as application JSON. Now here, we will choose the event. Let me select the individual event, select that option. And here, we'll be choosing the issue comment. Deselect the pushes. You can see many events which you can select which you want to use, but here we'll be using the issue comments. We'll be choosing it because when we comment on a GitHub issue, then the issue will be created in Jira. On add webhook. So if it gives the green tick, which means our webhook is created successfully, and it's connected to our EC2 instance also. So now go to the issues. Here you can see there is a one issue, one bug. So I will just comment on it. Add a comment like we'll be using the keyword /Jira to invoke to trigger the action of creating the Jira ticket inside of Jira. So let's comment /Jira, click comment. So it's commented. Now let's verify the issue is created. So there is no issue created before. Let's refresh this page. So here, as you can see, the issue has been created successfully. So today we have seen how to create a Jira ticket using the GitHub Events. So automating this Jira ticket creation from GitHub comments using Python can helps us to streamline the issue management process, which also helps in reducing the manual effort and ensures the more efficient tracking of project tasks. And this integration uses the webhooks and API interaction to connect GitHub and Jira, which allow developers to create and manage the tickets directly from their development environment. And by following these steps, which we have seen today, you can set up this integration to enhance your DevOps workflow, and it also helps in improving your team's productivity. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you.